Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Gamut. I almost said Gannett. Today I'll be doing your financial reading for the time period of April 4th to the 10th, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal reading. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Okay, we are going to pull some Queen of the Moon for you guys to start you off. We have hunger, striving for something. You want something really bad here. You have been, it's probably a taste for a better life for the most part. We all strive for that, don't we? But I feel like you really have it in you to get things done at this time. You have the masculine, taking control. You may be leaving some people behind, or you have. They're not in aligned with what you want for your future. They're not making the moves that you are. You're making, it feels like making different moves than what you used to, and you're having to leave some people behind here. Let's see. We have self-love. You're going to get some opposition here. I feel like you have to leave people behind. You're no longer hanging out. You're spending your time more wisely and more into a, you want something more. You don't want to just chill and worry about the bills at the same time here. You want to, this is a number 6. This is 42, which reduces to a 6. This is about you. Spending the time for yourself, spending the time on yourself as well. And like I said, you may have to leave some people in the dust here because they are not aligned with what you want for yourself anymore. You have the number 29. I'll read from the book here for you real quick on these. Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. Watch what you say. I feel like you may, not only are you leaving them in the dust, but you may feel the need to, you may have an argument with one of them, someone here that, you told them that they were jealous of you and they weren't. It's because they, it has to do with them, missing spending the time with you. That's all. But you, within the argument, tell them they're jealous of your progress. Okay, you have, it is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. Should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. This may be about that argument I was thinking. You can take them with you. Maybe you don't have to necessarily leave them behind. Show them the way. Show them, the progress you're making and what it is that you want. And maybe they'll take the ride with you. We have self-love. Radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. Feeling like you're not enough. Knowing that you are. I think this is where this change is coming in, this change of attitude towards the way things are going. Starving for a new life, being hungry for it. Finally finding that within yourself, that motivation to get up and do what it is that it takes to have that better life. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here. You haven't been offered anything. You feel like that you haven't had the opportunities that others have when it comes to your financial success. You feel that you've had to fight for everything. I do feel like someone going, possibly going to school, furthering their education, wanting to do something, deciding to do something. I feel like other than play video games, other than I don't know, it feels like hanging out. Hanging out on the couch. Hanging out in the basement. In the family room. But you haven't been given things, so you're to the point where you're like, I'm going to just take it. I'm going to take what I need. I'm going to take the things that I need. meaning going after it, not sitting around waiting for it to be handed to you. You have the Four of Wands here. It's in the reverse. I feel like this is definitely a move. Contemplating a move, a real move. It could be moves, just moves forward to a more prosperous way. But I feel like it's a definite maybe. Maybe this leaving people behind. If you were staying somewhere where you had to have roommates, or you had roommates, or maybe you lived at home or with family, and you're deciding to, you know what, it's time for me to get them. That's probably where I'm finding the basement or family room. You may have been staying with family or with friends, and you have a weird spot, and you're ready to, you want your own apartment, you want your own place, or your own house. Why stop at apartment? Queen of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah. I feel like this is you putting your feelings aside. Having to put your feelings aside because you do want something more. You want to be prosperous. You want something more out of life than being just comfortable. You have the Emperor here, taking control of your life, and I feel like you want to start a business. You may start to go to school for business. Business management, possibly. You're trying to do, I feel like signing up for something where you're actually going, you want to not just work for somebody else, possibly, but you want to have your own business, your own employees. You're going from a couch potato gamer. Not saying all gamers are couch potatoes. Don't go there, because I love playing Xbox as much as anybody else, but but I mean, you're going from that being your focus to focusing on business and prosperity, and having something to pass down generations. And it feels like having the hunger to do it. I mean, you just decided one day, you know, I want something else. You have the Six of Cups here in the reverse. This is someone leaving your life. I feel like having to let some people go. You're gonna have to let them go, and I feel like they'll still be your friend when it's over. They may be mad now, but they'll still be your friend when it's over. I don't mean over, but you know, in the long run, in the future, you need to focus on yourself now. It's about your needs and your wants. It's not about other people anymore. I feel like somebody's been living with roommates, and you may have been working and paying all the bills as well. And maybe that couch potato we feel is them. You leaving the situation. Like, you know what, I'm paying most of these bills. Every time I turn around, the bill didn't get paid, and I'm having to go and you know, work harder, and then I'm not getting ahead, so I have to leave this situation. This may be this move. It feels like friends. It feels like I don't know. You felt taken advantage of, whether they meant for you to feel that way or not. That's what it feels like. And you're gonna get up and you're going. You want something more than this. You want something more than to be the sole support of others. Eight of Pentacles. Yep. You're a hard worker here, Aquarius, and you're ready to take advantage of opportunities that have come your way. Things you've worked hard, and you don't like where it's gotten you. Not that you don't want to work hard, but that you're putting your hard-earned money into some things that aren't benefiting you at all. And this is you coming to your senses about it. I feel that you have to and it does have to do with someone walking away, someone having to, it could be you walking away as well, the energy of you walking away from a situation, a whole household situation. You have the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, I always feel like how it is in this other deck here. Like, not, I feel like maybe you haven't, at one time, you didn't feel the burden of the others on you. You didn't realize that you were being taken advantage of, or you didn't, it didn't bother you. Let's put it that way. You let things fall off your shoulder. Oh, it's all right. I'll pay for it, type of thing. But now you're standing up. You're standing up. You're learning from this. You're like, you know, I couldn't go do this, or I couldn't buy that new car, or I couldn't buy those things for myself because I had to worry about that these bills were paid, and I'm doing it by myself here. You have judgment. Don't worry about what others are saying. I feel like, don't worry. It's in the reverse. Stop worrying about what others will think of what you're going to do for yourself. You have the Magician here. You want more, better things, more things. You have everything at your disposal here. This is overshadowing the read. You have what you need to move on, to be happy, to be successful. You can't take everyone with you, especially if they don't want to be on the same line of thinking as you are. Let's see here. We are going to take a few cards for clarity for you, Aquarius. Having to focus on yourself and what you want. You have Temperance. I think you've been very patient with your situation up until now. It had to get bad. I feel like it had to get very uncomfortable. You had to be made uncomfortable. Spirit had to make you uncomfortable to the point, you know, like, I'm paying for everything. I don't have anything. I think something climaxed this. Something made you end up having this argument and this, you know, and you've been laid back up until now, ignoring things that were going on behind the scenes. Just kept paying, kept working. You know, maybe it was the free time. Someone went into your space within the house, and you came home to your space being dirty, or them sitting on your bed, them playing your, you know, on your TV. Well, mine stopped working, or you know, something like that. And I feel like that was Spirit with this divine timing here, coming in here, giving you that push you needed to really take advantage of the hard work that you, having yourself take advantage of the hard work that you've done, not other people. You have the Two of Wands. This came at a time when you were, you're like, you know, what would have been like if I'd have went off and got my own place? Maybe I should have. I feel like this is what has happened. You started to think this way anyway, and then you needed that nudge. Don't ignore other people if they're judging you for it. It's about you at this point. You have to do stuff for yourself. It's about what you have worked hard for. Who cares what they're thinking? They'll get over it. They always do. I think your patience end up wearing thin. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse here. Party time over. The Four of Wands can be, this is, once again, the Four of Wands in the reverse. This is about moving on from, see there how they're partying here. It is in the reverse. I feel like moving on from that frame of mind where you're, you want some people to be around people that are more like you, like-minded of you, like wanting to be successful. You have to, in order to be successful, you need to align yourself with successful people. That's what I've heard over and over throughout my life. Let's see. We have the Devil in the reverse. This is you avoiding temptations. You have the Page of Swords, and you have the Hangman, doing something out of the ordinary for your character. Page of Swords is about ideas, going on a different path, walking that, you have to walk, it feels like walking on eggshells on this tightrope over here, to get where you want to be, educating yourself, not being tempted to do the party thing. It's funny because they're coming up here even. And then this is you making moves that people haven't expected you to. I'm going to, well, no, these ones. I'm going to pull a few message cards for you, Aquarius, before I close the read. It's so funny, it suddenly got cold in here. Very cold. My hands are cold. You have time. Embracing the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Yeah, take advantage. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to get what you want out of life. And I'm not saying screw everybody else, but you have to be more worried. If you have spent most of your life being worried about what others are, if others are okay, it's time to take care of yourself. Self-care, self-preservation, kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. This is I'm gonna put this right here because this is you needing to take a time away from everyone to get the things that you want. Sometimes we do have to leave others behind. Sometimes they understand, sometimes they don't. Eventually they always do. Not, well, I won't say always. Eventually, they usually do. You got to worry about yourself, though, guys. I think you spent so much time worrying about what others think or what other. I don't even think it's about what others think. It's about just generally caring for them. When are you going to let them, the tables turn so they care about you as well and what you want? All right, Aquarius, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. See you next video.